Charlie, where's Mommy?
Mommy's gone.
She went over there, huh? Say bye-bye, Mommy.
Bye-bye, Mom.
I'm Dave Cawley, host of the Cold Podcast. That video came off the camera of Josh Powell.
Where's she going?
I'm going to that.
To that building? Is it work? Does Mommy work in that building?
Josh recorded it after taking his sons, Charlie and Braden, to visit their mom, Susan Powell, at her work in Salt Lake City, Utah, in April of 2008. Susan disappeared in December of 2009, a year and a half after this video was recorded. The day after she vanished, detectives interviewed her 4-year-old son, Charlie.
Where's Mommy at?
At work.
Mommy's at work?
Yeah, and my dad is seeing the police.
Now, Josh told police that he had taken his boys out on a camping trip in Utah's West Desert early on a Monday morning with a snowstorm coming in, even though he knew both he and Susan needed to be to work later that morning. And when he talked to the police, he claimed Susan would have tried to go to work.
Where would your wife be at? Where would you think she would be at?
I don't know. I'm just thinking on her way to work. But not for this long.
Josh repeated this story during his second interview with detectives the next day, and this time it was on video.
Where should we
I
look
think
for
she
her?
would have gone to work. Because she would have tried to go to work. I mean, that's what she would have been in the process of doing.
What does Mommy do for work?
He's going up.
Upstairs?
She didn't go to work. We know that,
Do you think it was fun to come and visit her?
right?
Yeah, she didn't go to work.
She didn't go to work.
So this idea that Susan would have tried to go to work was very important to Josh. He even went so far as leaving her this voicemail when he was on his way back from the camping trip. Take a listen.
Somehow my brain missed the day. I thought today was Sunday. Anyway, hopefully you got to work okay. And, of course, give me a call. I guess we're planning on picking you up. But let me know, because if you have plans afterwards or whatever.
Josh drove to Susan's office after leaving her that message, and it took him 2 hours to get there, even though it was only a 30-mile drive.
Hello. I'm out here, so I'm just waiting for you. So anyway, I'm in front. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.
You went to her work, right?
Yeah.
To pick her up. What time did you get there?
Probably 5:35. After that, they said she didn't go to work, and so I was like, well, okay, there's no point sitting here then. I was just focused on the one fact, trying to figure out why Susan didn't go to work.
So where else did Josh go during that time? Well, let's see what little Charlie had to say about it.
What about when you went last night camping? When you were all done, what did you do?
We went to a beach when we was all done last night.
Went to a beach?
What beach is he talking about? This never really made much sense to me until I found that video clip of Josh taking the boys to visit their mom on her lunch break, right by that pond, which to a 4-year-old kid from Utah might look like a beach.
Come on.
He's so tired.
There you
Hi, baby.
go. Go get Mommy.
All right.
Get down on his level, you know.
I gotta go.
After saying goodbye to Susan on that day in April of 2008, Josh took Charlie to a nearby spot to watch airplanes.
All right, we're gonna go see if we can look at the airplanes for a minute, and then you get to go home to take a nap. Okay, Charlie?
I want to take a nap.
We can't stop right there, Charlie. We have to go over to the airport if you want to see the airplanes. Open it up. Pull on it. Come back here now.
All right, stop right there. Tell me what you think of that airplane. Come here. Look at me and tell me what you think of it. Come on.
Okay, that kid is pretty dang cute. But let's step back to that interview between Charlie and the detective. Guess what else he said about their camping trip?
How did you guys get to where you were camping?
We got in the airplane, and the airplane went to Dinosaur National Park.
And then what did you do when you were done camping?
Go home.
You went home?
We went home in the airplane.
So what was Charlie trying to tell us? He went to the beach after camping. Well, that pond near Susan's work was a place very familiar to Charlie. And in fact, Josh's photos and videos show they visited there repeatedly.
What do you think of that? What did you think of that? Is that neat? Hey, give me more of that. Yeah, airplane.
So what do you think? Could Josh have left Susan at the beach or near the airplanes? Would he have gone into that office complex late on a Sunday night when all those buildings were dark in the cold of December and left her body there? And was he telling police where to look for Susan during those interviews?
You know, if it's her day off, she sleeps in. And if it's her day to work, she gets up and goes to work.
Right.
And Braden's in the car. Charlie, where's the river? Nope.
If you'd like to know more about the disappearance of Susan Powell or the investigation into her husband Josh, download and listen to the Cold Podcast.